Hello everyone, here we are presenting our project on cloud computing. The aim is to develop and deploy a cloud service-based application. This is a group work done by Christian Criso, that's me, Oben Liverick, Batibonak Ebia, Hipólito Sue and Kamanda Baye. So we are asked to design and build an application for various cloud model. Then we analyze our app and its property and how it made with the NIST definition of cloud computing. So for our app to meet with the requirement of the project, we decide to develop a mobile app that is mobile backend as a service. That is the type of cloud service we chose here. It means the a cloud service provider provide different feature that web and mobile application developer need for their app. So here our app is based on Android Studio for the front end, and Firebase provide us the backend in the cloud. So essentially here what you have to do is to use Android Studio to build our app, then connect it to a project into Firebase. That's to manage the backend of our app. So it's pretty somehow simple. You just have to create your project in Android Studio. You design the user interfaces of the application. Then you can go into designing some functionality for your app. So when you have your app set up, then Firebase help you with the functionality that require some feature like database, authentication, storage, analytic, cloud messaging, and there's a lot of service provided by Firebase as long as other cloud service provider providing mobile backend as a service. So here when you have your application set up in Android Studio, you can go to tool and there is a Firebase assistant who help you to connect your application to Firebase, and then it will also help you to set dependency for your application to use different service from Firebase. Yeah, sure you have to create a project on Firebase first. And normally it can still be done through your application, but the main process is done on Firebase. So let's go into our browser. Let's type Firebase. Okay. Here is the official website for Firebase. This is where you can visit the site to know more about Firebase, their feature, and everything else. There are some great applications that are hosting Firebase. Then for our project, you need to go to console. Okay, normally you should have a Google account to access to this. And to console, you can add a project. Yeah, here this existing project I've been working on, and this file cloud out. This is the project for this assignment. To add a project, you click on add project, add the project name, the project ID, you can select your country, and then you create project, and then you have to follow some basic steps. that's user friendly. Let's access our project. Here you can see at the left side the different service provided by Firebase. There's authentication database, storage, this hosting where you can host the web mobile app. There are other functions for server. Then the stability service where you can study how your app crashes, when you can study the performance. There is a test lab. At the end you have analytic, that's Google Analytics that is provided for your project here. Now let's go to authentication. Yeah, here you can see already the tools using our application. There's a way to add a user manually, or you can actually design a login page for the user to sign up through your application. Yeah, there's different sign-in method provided by Firebase. Email and password, you have to enable the one you are using, phone, Google, and other one. Here's where you can manage the user, manage your email verification, password reset, and other services for the user. Other ones, database. Yeah, Firebase provide us a database online. Yeah, normally, yeah, you can design your database to suit your services, but basically the database is already there, set up for you to use. Then you have to set the role to access the database. Here, read and write require authorization. Then you can back up your database, and yeah, you can see how your database is being used, number of users, how they have download information data from your database. There's also storage. Yeah, you can store file like image, video, document, so provide it through your application. You can see you can upload manually, upload through the application, can be downloaded through the application. And there's their service to debug your application to see how it crashes, the performance, analyze the performance. There is a lab, another thing. Then there is dashboard, that's analytic, is Google Analytics. It really help you to know if you're doing great or not with your application. Here you can see the number of active user, you can see user in last 30 minutes. There are great statistics, the screen, the pages in your application data, most use, how stable is your app, how many crashes users suffer. When your app is paired, you can still manage you again through this interface. There is a lot of statistics to know how your business is going up. Yeah. So yeah, there's different function, and there is a lot of other one that's provided by Firebase. Then in in Android Studio is simple to get used to Firebase, because this what is there is Firebase Assistant help you automatically connect your app to Firebase. it will help you create a project if you have not yet created. Add dependency. Then the function are already there. You just have to specify just little modification to adapt it to the scenario of your application. So let's run our application and see what you have gotten. So here's a virtual device to simulate how our application run. This application can be used by any organization to manage its service. Here we are just using a scenario that an organization doing cloud computing service can organize a workshop for its user to attend. They have to sign into the app, they have to register a form to confirm their participation to the workshop. So the user must have downloaded the application through Google Play Store, installing their phone, then open the application. It runs. Yeah. This is the sign in page. You can sign in. If you don't have an account, you need to sign up first. So let's sign in a user. Let's call Chris. Email. If the user attempts to sign up without filling the required information, say there's something denying him that you have to fill this information. So here you have forgotten the password. Now let's sign up this user. Sign up successfully. That is the main page. And then we can already see two button. This one helps to verify the mail, that the mail the user have input is his own mail. Then there's button to go to register to the upcoming workshop. There you have the menu. We are in the home. We can go to the workshop. Here there's some information. There's the registration form. Just fill it in name, last name, age, can put sex, profession, phone number is optional. Then the user can still fill it some comment just about the event. Submit successfully registered. Then there's an about page. It's about the application. Here it is, the participant of this group work. There's the logout page. Trying to log out, can send out some review for the app. Send the review, and you can log out too. And then we can go into Firebase authentication. You can see the new user that just signed in now. When we go to the database, we can see that's the user table, that's the user that's just signing, then workshop participant, the user just registered to attend the workshop, and the user have also sent a review. That's where you can get it. So that's the feature provided by Firebase. You call it mobile backend as a service. You can see that the application is just the front end, and Firebase provide us the resources we need, the function we need, the infrastructure we need to store our data, and that's it, mobile backend as a service.